Education in America and beyond has changed significantly within the last 100 and even 50 years. From who was allowed to attend to how many people saw it necessary, the culture and economics around education, specifically higher education, is as ever changing as the people it affects. Additionally, I found this topic to be relevant as I am currently in the transition between high school and college. Starting off with a few important statistics. Education in America has grown significantly since around the 1950s. Although we do not currently live in an all-time high for college enrollment, we have increased the number of attendees relative to population by 88% from 1950. This number may be even more impactful when you take the increase of population into account. The number of people who have attended higher education per year has gone from 2,281,298 to an incredible 19,247,640 as of 2024. Enrollment based on race. The diversity in higher education has increased significantly since the 50s, although the majority of attendees still identify as white. 52.67% white or Caucasian, 21.46% Hispanic or Latino, 13.2% Black or African American, 7.39% Asian or Asian American, 4.34% multiracial, 0.69% American Indian or Alaskan Native, and only 0.25% Pacific Islander. These numbers are represented in a pie chart below. Enrollment based on gender. Enrollment between gender is close to equal. 64.8% of women above 25 have pursued higher education. 60.51% of men above 25 have pursued higher education. On average, women have higher rates when it comes to receiving a certificate of education. 58.5% of bachelor degrees are awarded to women, 62.6% of associate's degrees are awarded to women, 62.8% of master's degrees are awarded to women. And finally, 57% of doctorates are awarded to women. Below are a pie and bar graph. The former details the rates of attendance to college between genders over the age of 25, and the latter details the awarded certificates based on gender between degrees. Enrollment based on age. Enrollment percentage drops dramatically after the initial 62.7% of the 18 to 25 age range. Only 9.2% of students are between 26 and 29 years old. Continuing this trend, people aged 30 to 34 make up 5.7% of students. 3.7% of students are between the ages of 35 and 39. 4.1% of students are between the ages of 40 and 49. And finally, only 2.2% of students are above the age of 50. Below is a pie graph that details the percentage of students enrolled based on age. International education in America. In the 2020-2021 academic year, 1,057,188 students from other nations enrolled in post-secondary schools in America. The vast majority of students were from Asia, that being 70.77% of international students. Relative to 1980, enrollment by Asian students has increased by 690.5%. Any other country makes up less than 10% of enrollment each. Below is a pie chart, which demonstrates the different rates of international attendance between races. On the other end of the system, in the 2019-2020 academic year, 162,633 U.S. students traveled overseas for an education abroad. 67.4% were women. 55.7% traveled to Europe. 38.6% of the students study abroad during the summer. 19.3% of students study for 8 weeks or less. Only a staggering 0.2% of students stay abroad for a whole year. That being only 325 of the 162,633 total students in 2019 to 2020. We are not at an all-time high. Even though the number of people attending college has increased dramatically in the past 70 years, we are in fact not at an all-time high. As of 2024, we are down on enrollment about 8% from 2010, the all-time high year for college enrollment in America. I attribute this decrease to the fact that many people no longer consider college to be a necessity for a successful life. Many people may instead pursue a job in construction, contracting, or even the trades. Below is a line graph which details the trend of college enrollment from 1950 onwards. College has gotten more expensive since the 50s. Both private and public institutions have increased their tuition and fee costs considerably over the last half-century. Adjusting for inflation, public college has on average gone up in cost by 383%, going from 2,843 to 10,892 from 1969 to 2023. Again, adjusting for inflation, private college has gone on average up in cost by 308%, from 12,391 to 38,172 in the same years. Below is a line graph which details the cost of attendance adjusted for inflation between private and public college. Is college worth it? This question is very divisive in modern America. The cost to attend college has gone up significantly even in the past decade, a fact which can very reasonably deter many potential students. It is also an incredible amount of time spent not working. Even if a student works on the side throughout college, they will still be very busy with school, which often leads to potential poor performance. Plus, even if the student does very well at their job, there is likely little upward mobility. This meaning that those years of experience will be essentially wasted. On the other hand, someone who did not attend higher education may very well work a full-time job with better mobility in those years. This will give them an initial boost compared to the college student. There are more than two options. Plus, no one says you have to choose one path. Sometimes people may spend their initial years out of high school pursuing a full-time high-mobility job. And then, after they are already set up, they go back and participate in the higher education experience. This is particularly common in the trades and other fields which demand a lot of hands-on experience. Having said all of this, I do personally believe college is a worthwhile experience for most people. College allows you to expand your social circle, your perspective on the world, and the people in it, your capacity to learn, and your willingness to grow. It allows you to move outside your pre-established comfort zone and understand more and different people better than ever. Plus, it can be essential for some fields like law, engineering, medical, etc.